Well, everybody was singing on that one. No, we've got about 10 questions in here. Who sings the theme song? They do.
They do.
And that's the name of the group. They do. Okay? All right, I want to talk to you first. We enjoyed the last break a great deal because we got an opportunity to talk to Robert and Craig and rather extensive, a lot of questions, a lot of answers, a lot of talk, and a lot of information for you. Not many people called. Now, here's the deal, okay?
Some more
Peace. You call, and we won't go through all the premiums and all of that stuff over and over and over, ad nauseum almost, but we will continue to talk to these two guys and give you all the information we possibly can. Please understand that it is the dollars that make it happen. And I'm not talking to those of you who have subscribed to Red Dwarf for years and years and years. I'm talking to those of you who have watched Red Dwarf for years and years and years and have never called. Okay? You go to the phone, you call, and we're going to have ourselves a time tonight here on Channel 9 that we probably have never had before. So we ask you to go to the phones right now, take advantage of the premiums, ask your question of Craig or Robert or both, and we will continue to talk to them, ask the questions, get the information to you, and at the same time the station makes money. Now if that's not a win-win, I haven't heard it. But we can't afford not to make it here. You understand that? Come on. The $70 level, the picture that was taken yesterday morning here in Seattle, Craig and Robert autographed. This is a picture that no other Dwarf fan will have, only you folks in the Northwest. In fact, all of these premiums are unique to the Northwest. The Swirly Thing t-shirt commemorating their visit to the Northwest at the $50 level. A 2-hour professionally produced video of the visit of Craig and Robert to the Northwest. 2 hours that no one else, it is not a commercial tape. It's not a program. It's not one of a series. It's something that only you will have. And then the photo, the video, and the t-shirt at the $150 level. Now, if you folks will call, that's the last time we'll do that during this break, okay? If you don't, then we got to go back to work. Are we done?
You're doing a smooth job, Georgie.
All right. So let's go to the first question, shall we? I mean, let's get down to the important stuff. Craig, who was the better kisser, Kochanski or Rimmer?
Well, it's actually Kryten.
That'll be the end of this break.
20 minutes.
Will anybody from Red Dwarf visit beautiful British Columbia, inquiring from a Canadian 12-year-old?
I really hope so, yeah.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I mean, we'd love to go. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been to Canada once. I went to Montreal, did the Montreal Comedy Festival. But I like to travel in the world as long as the show goes out there and I can do some good for like we're trying to do for Channel 9. Then we'll go and try and do some good for them.
You went to the Folklife Festival today.
Brilliant.
Did you find any vindaloo?
No, I didn't. But I had hot dogs, lots of hot dogs, bits of pizza, lots of sort of Asian food and stuff like little twiddly bits and that. That was lovely. A bit of dim sum I had for breakfast as well.
Here's somebody with a very sad face. You know how the smiley face? Not a smiley face. What's the story on the really loud double online applause and laughing canned in the new series?
No. It is not canned. What we did this time, instead of filming it in front of a live audience, what we actually did was we filmed it on single camera, then we edited it together, and then we had an audience in the cinema, and we played it on the cinema, and we got the laugh track that way. But it's not canned laughter, it's real people laughing. And I'm sorry, if it spoils your enjoyment, it's not my fault, Robert, it's so funny.
Now remember, if you folks keep calling, you folks keep subscribing. So we got a stack. Look here. Where am I? We're here somewhere. A stack, and Joel's got a stack down there for Robert. So we want to get through all of these questions, but we really need your support. This doesn't happen because we want Red Dwarf. It happens because we write a rather substantial check to the BBC, I believe it is, or Lionheart, one of them. And we get the series over here. But without the dollars, since you're the ones that provide the dollars, it doesn't happen. So you do your part, we'll do our part, and everybody will win on that one, okay? You're a soccer fan, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do you know the Vancouver, do you like hockey?
Hockey, is that ice hockey?
Ice hockey.
It's not cold enough in England. We never play it, you know?
I guess not, because someone wanted to know who your favorite Vancouver Canuck was.
I don't know.
Don't even know.
Sorry, can't help me out there.
Do you actually go to Surrey to get some curry?
Surrey for curry.
Surrey for curry.
Surrey's a very sophisticated place, you know.
No.
I don't think they've ever heard of curry in Surrey.
We know Lister loves Vindaloo. Does Craig Charles like it?
I love Vindaloo. I love all curry, really. Vindaloo, I like hot curry. I've only got 2 taste buds at work. That's not actually a line from the show. That's actually real life. And yeah, I love curry. It's my favourite food, you know. Kill our rice.
This I want to know, okay? In DNA,
Yeah.
what were the pictures, really, that Kryten shows Lister?
With the double Polaroids.
Yeah.
I don't know. You saw him. I didn't see him.
It wasn't Robert's. It wasn't Robert's, but it was someone's, because they played a trick on me and took a picture of their private parts, and then because we've been rehearsing with completely different blank
pictures,
Polaroids. So when I pull them out of my pocket, it was like.
Well, apparently it carried over because someone's going, man, I got to find out what those pictures really are about. Are you planning a history, or will there be more species? Were you planning a history of Red Dwarf, a book or anything? You're talking about a book.
Well, I'm doing a log. It's called The Dwarfer's Guide to Everything, and it's kind of a log, but it's not a history of Red Dwarf. It's about all the thoughts I have when I'm actually on the set of Red Dwarf, and I'm trying to wonder what it really would be like to be the last human being left alive. You know?
Are there going to be any more species of cat?
Well, we had the cat priest in episode 4 or 3 of series 1.
And you had Dwayne.
And we had Dwayne Dibley. Oh, is the cat going to play any more characters? Yeah. I hope so. I thought he was brilliant as the Riviera Kid.
Oh, I want Dibley back.
Dwayne Dibley. Yeah. We all want Dwayne back. We all want Dwayne back.
Okay, let's see. There are 2 books by Grant Naylor. Are there plans for any more books?
There's actually 4. There's Infinity Welcomes Careful Drivers, there's Better Than Life, there's Backwards, and The Last Human. So there's actually 4. And I think there are plans for more novels yet. I mean, we kind of need the novels in a way to care to continue filming the series.
There you go.
Who invented the triple fried egg sandwich?
With chili sauce and chutney.
Yeah, we did. We did. We did.
Did you eat it?
Oh yeah, have you tried one?
No.
It's gorgeous. In England, they have triple fried egg sandwiches with chili sauce and chutney parties.
Parties?
Yeah, parties where everyone has one, and then you don't want to go to the toilet after that, though, do you?
When Kochanski comes back, now I think they're talking about the 8th series. Okay,
Yeah.
when Kochanski comes back, will both she and Rimmer be on, or will one of them go?
No, they'll both be on.
They'll both be on.
They'll both be on. Yeah.
So you'll have a crew of 5.
A crew of 5, yeah. And I can't give that away. No, keep watching.
For Craig, how many episodes do you think you'll make?
Well, we're going to do another 8 next year, so that'll bring us up to 52. And I think, realistically, that might be the end of the television series. But then we want to go on.
But you never know how many movies. I mean, look at Star Trek.
We want to go on and make movies then. And our plan is to make one a year, a movie a year, you know, and do it that way.
Will you take the movie back to the beginning?
I don't know.
You know? Has anybody started the product?
I haven't heard at all. I think there is a script which we haven't been allowed to see yet. So what's going to happen?
What our plan is to do an 82-date stage show. So we go on stage and do it like a stage show, and we refine the plot and the script that way, and we find out where the laughs are and stuff like that. Refine it and then go away and film it as a movie.
And that will be in the UK, not here.
That'll be in the UK, yeah.
Because everybody wants to know, when's it coming to the Northwest?
Well,
when's
we'd love
it
to
coming
bring
to
it
BC?
here.
We'd love to bring a stage show to America. It'd be great, you know. But America's so vast, you know. We could tour for about 18 months, you know.
What is your favorite ale or lager?
Well, mine's a Jamaican lager called Red Stripe. Did you get that over here?
Yeah.
Do we?
You do?
Joel, I've never had it, but okay.
Absolutely.
Tiny little bottles.
Yeah.
I want to take this opportunity again to please ask you to go to the phones and call and subscribe. It is very, very important that you make the telephone call right now. We are here to make money for the station, although we're having a wonderful time. And we want you to have a wonderful time, too. You do that by your subscribing, and then you can sit at home and enjoy what these gentlemen have to say and all their plans for the future just as quick as you want, if they last. That's what those hot dogs do. Now I'm in trouble, and we'll just go over to, no, we're going over to Nancy right now. Here we go. Give us a call.
Hey there. This is a lot of fun. That was nice to see them kiss, wasn't it? That's good TV. Keep calling 1-800-443-1999. The phones are going wild, but Miles to my left here, Ben to my right, they could use they could use those phones ringing right now. So call right now and they can answer and take your pledge. I want to tell you about the premiums really quickly here, which you've heard about all night long. But okay, at the $70 level, there's the autographed photo. I know you want to put that. Okay, there it is. So you can put that anywhere in your house. You can kiss them if you want, anytime. You can put it in the bathroom, in your bedroom, in your kitchen, in your car. So that's at the $70 level, and it's very, very cute. Now, at the $50 level, we've got the Swirly Thing T-shirt. Okay, there it is. And I got it right here next to me, too. It's an extra large only. That means anyone can wear it and feel nice and cozy and comfortable in that. That's at the $50 level. And at the $60 level, we've got the Best of the Red Dwarf video. Now, this is a video that's comprised of an hour interview that was done yesterday with Craig and Robert. The little bits and pieces of them just kind of around Seattle, shooting with them around Seattle. This is not a video that you can get anywhere else but right here tonight on Channel 9. And we know that you will love this kind of thing, and that's why we do it. So that's at the $60 level. And then at the $150 level, if you really want to go for broke, you got the photo, you got the video that I just talked about, and the Swirly Thing T-shirt. So those are the premiums. They're great premiums, but the biggest premium you get when you subscribe to Channel 9 is you get Red Dwarf. You get all the programs that you like. I mean, there's tons of stuff on Channel 9 besides Red Dwarf that you like. Of course, tonight we're celebrating Red Dwarf and these wonderful actors that are here supporting us. So the most important thing is, like we keep saying, just call us at 1-800-443-1999. Support us, pledge your money, and we so much appreciate all of you who have called. And please do keep calling. Thanks.
I just got a question. I'm going to pass that over to Joel because we're going over to Joel and Robert here in just a second. I want to remind you folks that, you know, sometimes maybe we get a little bit heavy, but the idea here is to make money for the station, and that's my job, okay? So if you want to get mad at me, that's fine. You've done that for years. But the important thing here is to take advantage of having these two gentlemen here and getting you as a Red Dwarf fan as much information as we possibly can. And we do that if you'll go to the phone and call, take advantage of the premiums, you know, if indeed that fits your budget. But if you call and subscribe, you can ask a question. So we're going to just continue with questions here if you continue to call. And believe me, we're watching the phones. You know, we have to. We're not a commercial station, and we don't want to be. How's that? Okay.
All right.
Now I'm in all kinds of trouble. I'm out the door. Joel,
okay,
we got one there for Robert that I just handed over to you.
All right, Craig and Robert, you seem like such opposites. How do you stand each other?
Well, I think if we were exactly the same, it would be, all right, Craig, yeah, I'm all right. Do you want a cup of tea? Yeah, I'll have a cup of tea. You know, it would be a bit dull, you know. So it's all right, Craig, all right. Do you want a cup of tea? No, I want curry and I want a log. Oh, well, I want a cup of tea and a donut, you know. So we just kind of meld in.
Right. Okay,
very well.
We've gotten a lot of questions of how did you guys get your start and your breaks?
Well, I mean, I got into the show in the third series. I didn't start right at the beginning in the third series, so I'm the new boy.
Right.
And it was from a play I wrote that was at the Edinburgh Festival, which is a big theatre festival in Edinburgh in Scotland. And the play was called Mammon, Robot Born of Woman, and it was about a woman who made a robot. And so I did lots of silly robot walks and funny voices, where the voice came from. That I do Kryten, and the producer of Red Dwarf saw that play, and when they were writing Kryten, they said, let's get that guy in.
So you guys film 8 episodes, and then you've got a lot of time off, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do in?
I mainly write. I mean, I do appear in other shows, and I occasionally do bits of acting, and I do stand-up comedy, and you know, anything anyone will let me do. But essentially, I'm a writer most of the time, and like 90% of the time, I'm not doing Red Dwarf. I'm sitting alone in my shed. In my garden, with my little word processor, tapping the keys.
Now, are you married and do you have family?
I'm not married, but I do have children. I have 2 children.
Oh, really?
And I live with my girlfriend, and we have 2 kids, yeah, who are very young. And I'm too old to have very young children, but you know, I'm coping just about.
Craig?
Me, I was married. I'm divorced, but I live with my girlfriend, and we have a baby on the way.
Congratulations.
Do you know if it's boy or girl?
No, I'm gonna when I get back.
Find out?
When I get back, we're going to find out. But I'm really, really excited. You know, I've got a 9-year-old son, and this is the first time for 9 years, so I'm a bit nervous because I've forgotten all that nappy changing and getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'll give you some tips.
Kind of stuff.
I'll give you some tips.
But Robert's got a new baby, so I've got loads of clothes that I can have for free.
Yeah.
Robert can come over and spend, you know,
I'll help him through the night when it's difficult. I'll be there.
You know,
not.
Here's one. Is that cat's real hair?
No, well, it's not now, but it was.
It was, but
he used to have it very long. And
But it's a wig now.
Now he's got a lovely afro at the moment. Danny has a huge afro haircut, hasn't he? It's wonderful.
Can I just say something? Can I say happy birthday to Vanessa? Happy birthday, Vanessa. We love you dearly. And for that, we want tickets for the Lost World, all right?
You know, they were just telling me, Joel, that they're not going to get that movie, the second Jurassic Park.
You didn't miss anything.
In London for... Oh, really? Did you see
I
it?
saw it on Friday.
I haven't seen it, but you're not going to see it over there for
It's
what,
all right.
2 or 3
You get
months?
films about 3 months ahead of us,
Yeah,
you see.
a
You
long
know?
time afterwards.
So when we go back to London now, we can be really hip and say, oh, yeah, we've seen that. Yeah, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything.
You know, that's amazing that you would get the movies late, but you get the stage plays like the Les Miserables and
right, you get all those first.
all of those. You got those first.
Yeah, well, they're things that were sort of started off in London, in the West End, and have translated to
Cats and all
Broadway,
that,
you know. But we do get stuff that is started off in Broadway and translated to the West End, you know. I mean, both places sort of mix and match, you know.
That's kind of fun, isn't it? That going to those plays in the West End.
Oh,
and the
yeah,
music
yeah.
of-
I did a month in the West End, what I mean, a year in the West End in a play called Teachers, where I was the lead and I played the school teacher. A John Godber play. It nearly killed me. Doing the same thing day in, day out for a whole year drove me mad.
Oh, wow. Joel, you got some more there for Robert?
All right. While you're here, what are Rimmer and Cat doing?
Where is Rimmer and Cat? Well, I think Danny's working in London, and Chris, who plays Rimmer, isn't too keen on flying.
Oh, really?
So he
He's in a
didn't.
spaceship.
Yeah, I know. He said you're a space hero. You know, come and get in the plane. And he's going, well, I don't think so, Bob. I think I'll stay on the dry land. So we've been trying to get him to come over to America for a long time. I think he will eventually. I think we'll take him to Heathrow Airport and just punch him just before we get him on.
What we might have to do is knock him out and then just bundle him on the plane. And when he comes around, he's already flying.
And then we can tease him when he's on the plane. That's always good fun. Oh, I think it's going down, Chris. No, it's all right.
I got on a plane once. I got onto the plane. I was walking down the aisles there, telling all the passengers that planes only fly when more than 50% of the passengers believe they can. Are you a believer? Are you? I'm a believer, Craig. I'm a believer.
That must be a delight to be on a plane with them, I tell you.
It's very relaxing flying with Craig. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a couple of stories about landing in Los Angeles, too, that they're way out. I got a question here. It's the first show of 7, which is in Dallas, right? They say the Starbug is gone. They're going after the... They're getting you. In Dallas, they say the Starbug is gone because of the change in the timeline.
Right.
Why didn't everyone else disappear as well?
Yes. Well, you see.
You better talk to your writers. This is
You see, because
ridiculous.
when time is split in a divergent cross-reference system,
Yeah.
isn't that true? The whole thing goes like this, but it lets certain characteristics fall straight through the timeline.
Like Kachansky, and then you shatter him
Kachansky,
a
we all
leg. and
dropped in.
That's why, if you travel the speed of light, because around the globe, you arrive back in time to see yourself taken off.
That's right.
Now, if you do that 11 times, you've got enough for a game of five-a-side football against yourself, and you've got an impartial referee.
Yeah, there you go.
You think you're going to get away with that, don't you? You will with Joel and me, but not those guys.
There are many people at home going,
Oh, yeah, they're going to come get
I
us.
think the thing is that if we disappeared as well, it would have been a difficult scene to play. It would have been an empty car park and a sort of a bit of rubber.
You know, I think the viewers are very quick to pick up things that would end the series. Baby, it's over. You know, it's all done. It's empty.
All right, well, this is an odd one, but
Okay.
we noticed some references to American football. Is this,
Zero-G football.
Yeah, is this a writer's device or to attract American viewers?
It's not American football.
It's soccer.
It's called zero gravity. It's a new game invented
is it?
solely by Red Dwarf. It's called zero gravity football. And my favourite player is Jim Bexley Speed, and he plays roof attack. So you can imagine, I mean, it's like a three-dimensional pitch, zero gravity, so everyone's floating about. And my Jim Bexley Speed, my hero, used to play roof attack, so he'd be right at the top, you know, up against the roof, you know, trying to put the ball in.
Okay.
So it's not American football at all. It's zero-G
I mean, I think
football.
the point, you know, the point of it, whether we were trying to, certainly at the beginning of the series, trying to pander to an American audience, we never knew that this show would be shown anywhere outside England. It isn't in your consciousness when you
You said it's
work
now
on
seen
it.
in Japan, right?
Yeah, it's on in a lot of
Japan,
countries now.
Spain, France,
And that is
Germany.
So
really
you guys shoot it in Japanese too? I mean,
Yeah,
you
we
shoot
have
it
to
in-
learn Japanese.
That's fantastic.
Who
We're very
does
skilled.
your voice in Japan?
I don't know, but I know
seen
the
that
chap who does my voice in Spanish has got a very high-pitched, effeminate voice. And I went to Lanzarote on holiday once, which is like a Spanish-speaking place. And all these people came up and they were convinced that I had a very effeminate voice and I could speak Spanish fluently, and I haven't got a word. I was going, go away, go away, go away. I don't, you know, but they followed me around speaking Spanish to me for hours.
And they didn't give you any curry?
No curry.
Well, now, I want to know, this is my own curiosity, why is English food so bad?
Why is English food so bad?
It's got a little bit better in the last 5
in the wrong
years.
restaurants,
Yeah,
really.
we can take you to some marvellous places.
It's
If
like
they
their
go
excuse
to-
for soup. It's just water and onions.
I
If you
know.
go to those cheap restaurants, Joel, that's what you get.
All right.
It's got a little bit better. It's got a little bit better.
Okay.
There's a young lady by the name of Stephanie, and by the way, folks, we're going on with the questions. As long as the phones ring and the subscriptions come in, we'll go on with the questions. Otherwise, we'll go back to the premiums and all that stuff you don't like. Stephanie wants to know what a goit is. What's a goit?
A goit.
Goit.
It's the same as a gimboid, which is very similar to a smegger. It's an idiot, a fool, someone who's daft. Don't be a goit listener with me, and don't be stupid listener. So it's just a made-up word for Red Dwarf, you know.
How many are there?
There's
You know,
loads
a
of-
dictionary of Red Dwarf,
I'll tell you
probably.
what. I'll tell you what. It's only a few episodes in the early series. We call each other a Gwendolyn. Oh, you're such a Gwendolyn. And this story comes from the head of the BBC comedy. It was a chap called Gareth Gwendolyn. And when the boys first went to him with a script for Red Dwarf, he went, "No, it'll never work." And the boys said, "Why?" He goes, "Well, you know, what you need is you need to start off with a sofa." And you pull back from the sofa and there's some French windows. And you pull through the French windows and then you see that you're on a spaceship. And the lads rightly said, "Well, you don't get sofas and French windows on spaceships." And he goes, "See, that's why it'll never work." So we now use his name as a term of abuse in the series.
Is he still with...
He's no longer there.
He's no longer
That's maybe why the series continues.
Thank goodness.
Give
yeah.
us a call, please, right now. 1-800-443-1999. Take advantage of the premiums. You'll enjoy having them. If you're a Red Dwarf fan, these are unique and different. And when you go to these big Red Dwarf conventions, like the ones you were talking about in Montreal, I believe, in Chicago, and in England, too, you'll have some stuff that the rest of them won't. So there, too. And this is your opportunity, and it is your last opportunity. This is the last night that we'll be showing the 7 series of Red Dwarf, and the last opportunity we'll have of having these gentlemen in the studio. So make your call right now, and we'll continue to ask your questions. I hope it works for you, because it's working for us.
Hi, I'm going to hawk these premiums again in just 1 second. But first, I want to point out 2 of our volunteers. This is Sven and Tim. They drove all the way up from Olympia, okay, to answer these phones. So, and here's Ben and Miles, and he needs to get on the phone right now, so give him a call. But anyway, we really appreciate the volunteers. They're doing a fabulous job, and they're actually our subscribers themselves. They love Red Dwarf, and they're thrilled to be here. So we love them being here, and we also love all you who are calling. Now, back to those premiums that I told you about before. The autographed photo that was taken here yesterday in our studio, there they are. You can kiss them. See, look. There they are. I just kissed them. That's Craig and Robert, and that is at the $70 level. $70 level. Okay, now, at the $50 level, we got the Swirly Thing t-shirt. This is a one-of-a-kind t-shirt, also made here at the Grand Channel 9 studios. That's at $50. And then at the $60 level, this Best of Red Dwarf video, and we keep telling you about that. It's a real kind of hodgepodge mix of really interesting stuff, kind of personal and professional anecdotes that these guys have to say about themselves. There's an hour interview that was done yesterday here in the studio, and just a bunch of other little kind of fun things. And you can't get this video anywhere else, so this is the place to get it. This is the time to get it tonight. For $60, you can get that. And finally, at the big grand finale level of $150, if that's what you can subscribe at, you get the photo, you get the video, and you get the Swirly Thing t-shirt. So you get all this cool stuff. Oh, there's Ben taking a pledge right now. So anyway, we really appreciate all of you calling and getting these premiums. If you can afford, if you can't afford at those levels, that's fine too. Whatever is comfortable for you is where we want you to subscribe. We certainly don't want you to do anything that would be like, you know, maxing out your credit cards or something like that. So 1-800-443-1999. We really appreciate you calling, and Miles here is off the phone again, and he could use the phone to ring. So give us a call right now. Thanks so much.
The volunteers are all Red Dwarf fans who called and signed up for last night and tonight to be here. And these gentlemen are here and to take your telephone calls. Did Red Dwarf get a big increase in budget? Because it seems like your set is more...
Yeah, it's beginning to look like aliens.
And then, of course, the graphics, maybe that's just computers
I think
improving.
actually, I think it got
technology's improved.
The technology's improved. Probably the last series got a slight increase, but it was the way we filmed it was so different that they actually had time to light it, and it's lighter. The television is all down to lighting, and if you got that time to spend, it's just the time. It took us ages. Every little scene took a long time. There would be a guy with one little light that he'd move just a fraction, just to catch. I mean, for instance, lighting Danny and me in the same shot is really difficult. You've got the most reflective, whitest face and Danny's black face, and it's really hard to balance that up, isn't it? I mean, that's what they've always talked about.
If you go in the morning to do a shoot, okay, how long are you there? I mean, are you there 8 hours? Is it an 8-hour day?
No, 14-hour days.
Oh, 14 hours.
How long does it take to film one episode, or is it all?
Well,
it depends.
It's a mix.
The last series was 14. We were 14 weeks in production.
To film the series. But in the old days, because it was like it looked more like a sitcom, and sitcom lighting is so very bright.
Yes.
You can actually see the corners of the room and that, you know. Whereas this is more like film lighting.
It's very dark, much darker.
So it's much darker, and you got a lot more shadow and stuff like that. And that's because we just did it single camera, and you can consider the performances more, but you can also consider the camera work more, the lighting work. So in a way, I think the 7th series is the best we've done, although we have lost some of that kind of sitcom frenzy, which was also very appealing to people as well, you know. So what you win some, lose some, don't you?
Is there some improv that sometimes happens during the shooting? I mean, do you come up with things?
In rehearsals, we'll come up with maybe it's the odd tagline at the end of a scene. You know, we'll throw a line in. But we used to call the writers, Rob Grant and Doug Nelly, the comedy police, because they'd come on the floor and they'd hear us do this funny new line. We thought we're really clever, done this funny line. Rob, Doug, listen to you, and they go, yeah, no, that's out. And every now and then, once a series, yeah, that's funny. Do it.
Do it.
Generally speaking, it was no.
I've got one here. This is the one that was given to me that I wasn't supposed to show you, and I was just supposed to spring it on you. Can you sing the Rimmer song, both of you?
Wow.
No. I can sing the chorus. Can anyone help me out here? This new Rimmer song.
The Rimmer song. Oh.
They probably haven't seen it yet.
Arnold Rimmer. Why can't we?
Arnold Rimmer. He will never need a Zimmer. He's not bald and his hair's not thinner.
He's
not hot.
Doesn't eat his dinner.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad, by golly.
Such a funny episode, that though. Such a funny episode.
Which one is that?
It's
I don't know which number it is.
It's called Blue.
It's Blue,
It's because I'm missing him.
Blue is coming up tonight, gang, and it's number 5. And remember, the 7th series has 8 episodes in it. All the other ones had 6.
Yeah, the other ones had 6.
And the 8th episode or series will have 8. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. We're doing another 8.
That's good news, and I know everybody out there, because that's 4 extra shows.
Yeah.
I got one for Robert here. What was your worst experience in the Kryten costume?
I think it was one of the very early ones where we were filming in a Turkish bath, like a sauna. Do you remember that? Oh. And it was, and I had to. Craig was in a like a jacuzzi, wasn't he? And he had a cigar. He was very comfortable. And I had this suit on, and this incredible, and all the crew were in shorts. It was so hot, and I had to have my finger. It was going to click up like that, and a flame was going to come out of it. And they'd built in an electric cigarette lighter inside the glove. And when the guy turned the gas on, it go like that, and then he flicked the switch to put the power in to light it, and I got this huge electric shock because I was so wet underneath, so I was just and my finger caught fire and we couldn't put it out, and that was pretty tough. That was pretty tough.
That didn't make the final...
No, it was cut as well. The whole scene was cut, wasn't it?
Yeah, the scene was cut. It never made the Smeg-Ups tapes either, though.
No.
They should have that somewhere.
Yeah, they should, yeah.
There's a great Smeg-Ups tape where, which hasn't made it onto the tapes yet, where we're getting hosed down by these big hoses, and Chris goes, Rimmer says, oh, he goes, any more of this, I'm going to want a comedy double. And I said, oh, come on, we're supposed to be space heroes. You know? And we didn't realise, they got the microphones on and everything so they could hear us. But
those Smeg-Up tapes have been very popular, haven't they? All over.
We're doing them in England for Christmas now. We're going back to rework them and putting them out.
So there'll be a third one, or?
No,
I think it's being broadcast. It's not being released as a tape. I think it's being broadcast.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Oh boy, that went fast. And number one, hello. Number one, I want to thank you for calling. Okay, because as long as you call and subscribe, we'll be able to get these questions and we'll get as much information out of these guys as we possibly can. We are having an absolute ball having them here. But once again, the important part is to raise the money for the programming that you've come to expect and enjoy from public television near Channel 9. So give us a call wherever you are. We're going now to the next 2 episodes, are we not? We are indeed. And that would be number 4 and number 5, I believe. Yes, number 4 and number 5, Duck Soup and Blue.
Duck Soup and Blue.
All right, we're off. Bye.
You're watching subscriber-supported KCTS 9.
Now I know why Rimmer left the show. Okay. Well, I've lost control. What the heck? First of all, you did real good during the last break. Okay, that worked. If you will call during the break, we have got stacks of questions, and a lot of them, I think, are questions that, if you're a real Red Dwarf fan, you want to know the answers to. They are getting you on the series about, you know, how, I got a couple of how comes that they'll text you. So if you will call and subscribe, let's go through the premiums. We'll go through them at the beginning, we'll go through them at the end, and then we'll just take care of it. Okay, we've got the autographed pictures. These pictures were taken here in Seattle yesterday morning. And they are autographed. These are pictures that will not be available to Red Dwarf fans anywhere else except right here in the Northwest. So at the $70 level, the autographed picture, Craig and Robert are wearing the T-shirts that commemorate their visit to the Northwest. The, what are they? The whirly thing T-shirts.
Swirly thing.
Swirly thing T-shirts. Yeah. Those are at the $50 level. Then we have a video that is being produced right now as we speak, a 2-hour professionally produced video of their visit to the Northwest. It's be at the $60 level, and of course it's still in production. They're going to be around for a couple more days. And then at the $150 level, this is what most everybody's going for. It's one of each. The autographed picture, the T-shirt, and the video. Okay? Now, if you will call and subscribe, we will get to the questions and we'll get all the information out to you, and we won't be doing the normal pledge thing, more kind of an interview. But the phone's got to keep ringing here, gang. All right. For you, sir. First of all, and I understand there's a little controversy on the internet on this, so now you're in big trouble. What nationality is Kryten's accent?
Well, it's a sort of somewhere between London and Seattle.
Which way around?
Yes, give me the other side. Yes. I think it's in Russia. It's mid-Russia, yes. Not sure where it is.
Are there ever going to be any Red Dwarf toys or action figures? That was a question last
Well,
time.
they made a few Kryten ones at one
They
stage.
made a Kryten one, haven't they? But they've not been mass-produced, have
There
they?
was a cereal company in England at one stage wanted to give us away with
Oh, that's
a
right.
cereal.
Your cereal packet in the
Like
morning.
sort of
Breakfast
little,
cereal,
little figures that give you away with a
But
breakfast
that
cereal.
never came
But
off.
it never came off.
Get McDonald's to get a hold of you guys so they can tell.
Oh, give little Red Dwarfs and
Yeah.
the
Happy
the
Meals
bugs.
with...
What happened to the Scutters? I thought Bob the Scudder and Kryten went way back.
Bob the Scudder was my great friend. No, well, I mean, one of the problems with the Scutters was that they used to go off on their own halfway through a scene. The guy would be there with a radio control thing, and he'd be going like that, and the Scutter would go, and that was it. We'd just never see it again. We'd go, oh, bye-bye, Scudder.
What was your most embarrassing moment on camera? Of course, these are on tape, so it's, you know...
Embarrassing moment on camera. God,
This one right here, probably.
Yeah, probably about now, yes. I'm not sure. I mean, I had a snake around my neck once, and that was, wasn't embarrassing, but it was a bit frightening.
He started grabbing hold of something, didn't he?
Yeah,
It was a boa
yeah.
constrictor. He started grabbing hold of something and
No, I started-
started strangling his neck.
A bit
Okay,
shocking, yeah.
here come the
No, some real killers.
real fans. The last day, Kryten claims he lied that Silicon Heaven did not exist.
Yeah.
In the 4th season, Camille learned to lie from Lister. Did someone goof? Oh, that'd be all right if they learned to lie from Lister.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Was it before? Oh. Now, wait. No, steady. Yes, no.
well, there was an episode that we didn't show you before that where we learned to do time travel.
And as two bands of time cross each other in a transfluxual
Keep going. Go.
We did this before.
Someone might have goofed. Someone might have goofed. It's very, very likely. Very
Okay,
likely.
hey, I gotta go in for Lister here.
Okay.
Okay, Lister never made love to Christy Kaczynski, according to the previous series. However, Series 7 indicates Lister did. How did this happen?
Well, Lister was lying.
Okay, well, there
He's
you
a
go.
very good liar because he taught Kryten as well, you see.
Right, okay.
It's a banana. I've got one here. Why is Lister so clean this season? Well, that's because he's trying to get kissed on the lips, isn't he, by Kaczynski? So he's smart enough to act a bit simply because there's a girl on board, and that's why everyone's changed a little bit. Kryten has become a bit like my mum. He's like a clucking sort of hen sort of thing.
Very
We got a lot of questions. Are you calling him mum or ma'am?
Oh, I see. You say
I call her Mom.
Mom.
As in M-A''A'.
Yeah, like madam.
As in madam.
Okay.
So, yes, no, I'm not calling her Mum.
Now,
But
I
it's
got
just my
another
really, really
question.
unclear accent.
I didn't know this. Is there an alternate Series 6 last episode? Was there one?
No, there was a filming of the end which was a bit different.
Yes,
Will that ever be shown?
It's out on the Smeg-Up tape.
It is on the Smeg
It's on the Smeg-Up tape,
Yeah, it is.
So it is on the tape, yeah.
And it seems to me the Smeg-Up tapes are probably available down at the Channel 9 store. How's
We
that?
saw them there today.
How's that for a point?
Nicely
There we
done.
go, we went there today.
Yeah,
Wasn't that nicely done, Nancy?
Yeah, so it's
That's
very
what it is.
Very good,
smooth,
very
yes.
smooth.
We
slip that
can
in there.
say they are because we went there today and
you were there?
they were actually there, yeah.
Okay, here's one for either of you. In Series 7, when Rimmer changes places with Ace, if Rimmer's a hologram, why does he get a wig?
It's a hologrammatic wig.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. They're very popular, aren't they?
Oh,
Those
really?
hologrammatic
Okay.
wigs, yeah.
Because Ace has got to look suaver,
Yes.
than
It's the Ace wig.
than Rimmer. It's
And
the Ace wig and the
weak,
Ace
pathetic,
jacket.
sniveling Rimmer. Okay.
It's like, Samson and Delilah, Ace's superhuman strength comes in the hair, the hair piece.
Yes, yes. Okay, good.
If he's a hologram, why does he have to wear a wig?
It's a hologrammatic
It's a hologrammatic wig, and I think it's the thing that
wig.
he could just switch.
all the time. I mean, really good sort of songs, and I love Oasis, I love rock music, I love dance music, I love all sorts of music. I used to love the Sex Pistols.
I was very keen on
Great.
Sex Pistols. Yeah.
When will the home videos for Series 7 come out? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they're releasing. I know they're releasing an extended version of Ticket to Ride for Christmas in England, but I don't know if it'll come out here. Probably will.
This viewer in Puyallup wants to know, is Stoke Me a Clipper a salute to Doctor Who by the writers?
No, it's a parody of Smoke Me a Clipper, I'll be back for breakfast.
Yeah.
Stoke Me a Clipper, I'll be back for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't think it's got. No, I don't think there's a Doctor Who reference in there.
Okay.
No.
You guys, is there ever any tension or fighting on the set? I mean,
No, not really.
Not really?
Well, sometimes we throw wobblies, though, It's only because it's so difficult, it's so hot, the costumes are so uncomfortable, the hours are so long, that sometimes
You get a bit frazzled.
we get a bit
Sure,
frazzled,
which is just regular relationship.
I mean, it's interesting that everyone who works on the show says that it's the hardest show they've worked on. The cameramen do, the sound guys, everyone who works on it goes, this is the hardest show. And as soon as, I worked on one episode of Captain Butler with Craig, and it was like holiday, wasn't it? We just finished
Why is it
so cool.
so hard? I mean, what
I
makes
think it's
it
just
so hard?
technically, we demand such a lot of ourselves, and that to do that technical, it's particularly when you're trying to do comedy and special effects, it's such hard work, it takes such a long time to do.
Plus,
and stuff goes wrong, it always goes wrong.
We always want to be better than the last time as well. It's always it's a process of attainment and achievement. You're trying to be better, top the last series, top the last episode, and you put yourself under a lot of pressure. And sometimes if things go wrong, you do snap. But the cast all pretty much stick together. We generally snap at the production staff. And stuff.
How aware are you of the computer graphics that are going to be around what you're doing?
Not at all while we're doing it, no. I mean, that's all done
Ed,
after.
the director, talks about it sometimes. He goes, but he just says, well, there'll be a kind of swirly thing, and
Not very
or a
technical.
wibbly
That's
thing.
where swirly
Yeah.
Oh, my.
It'll go all wibbly down here, and then you'll be all right. That's how he explains it.
Okay, I want to take a moment here to please remind people to call and subscribe at 1-800-443-1999. Take advantage of the premiums. These are premiums that if you're a Red Dwarf fan, they are available only to you. They're not going to be made available to Red Dwarf around everywhere. So when you show up in your swirly thing t-shirt, you'll be the only one there if you go to a Montreal convention or Chicago convention or maybe one even over in the UK. So give us a call now and we'll continue to ask questions. We're going over to Joel right now, are we not? I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, we are.
Thanks, George. All right, please call in, by the way, and if you do call in, there's a bunch of premiums you can get. Let's see, for $50, the t-shirt. the commemorative Craig and Robert T-shirt for their stay here, and let's see, for $60 or for $70, excuse me, you get the autograph photo. We'll send this to you. Isn't that fantastic? Someone's already actually kissed Craig here. If you can see it. Let's see, and at the $60 level, you get the best of video, which is a 2-hour video produced here. It's being produced right now, and it's Craig and Robert's adventures in Seattle, and there's a number of things from the show on the video, but it's 2 hours long, and you'll get a kick out of it. But for $150, you get all three. You get the video, you get the T-shirt, and you get the autographed photo. What a deal! 150 bucks. And the best part is that you're helping bring these guys here. Without your support, Craig and Robert wouldn't be able to be here. We couldn't show season 7 or season 8. And hopefully there'll be a season 9, but we will show it if it comes. And we need your support because you supply 43% of all the income that KCTS 9 receives. So without you, we wouldn't be here. So please call at 1-800-443-1999. So for $150, you get all three. Remember, you get the photo, you get the cassette, and you get the T-shirt. So you can't ask for much more. It's a win-win deal. We win because we get the check, and you win because you get a great T-shirt 2 hours in front of your television. So I know that some of you are sitting there maybe waiting to call in, but you can call in, so please call at 1-800-443-1999.
When Joel comes on, the phone's ringing. That's why we have Joel here. Absolutely. This has been a little light. You know, we try to tell you the truth on these. The first break was a short one, and you know, we didn't expect a great deal of response. The second one was really quite wonderful. The third one failed to appear, as a matter of fact, as far as the dollars are concerned. And this one's down. Okay, so we need you to go to the phones. If you've been thinking about calling, if you'd like one of the premiums, for heaven's sakes, go to the phone now because we've got a whole lot of questions. And the idea here is for you to kind of get to know Craig and Robert to the best of our ability, to ask questions that perhaps you'd like to hear the answers to. But in the meantime, we can't, you know, forget about the reason that we are here, and that's to make money for this station so that we can continue to do the things like we do with Red Dwarf. So call us at 1-800-443-1999, and we'll get off that subject. If you do your part, we'll do our part. All right. Kryten, how is your suit made?
The suit is made of a fiberglass molded shell.
Is it hot?
It's hot. It's
I'll bet it is.
Hot as Hades, as they say in Australia. And it's a one-piece sort of nylon thing with lots of ribbing, and it's very uncomfortable and very hot.
And how long does your makeup take?
It takes about 2.5 hours to stick on and about an hour to peel off.
Wow.
So it's
We got a question. How is the H attached?
right.
I mean,
That's toupee tape, isn't it? It's toupee tape
with a little bit of glue.
A bit of glue. And it does fall off sometimes.
It pulls off a lot, yeah.
because every time I put one on during these marathons, it falls off by the time I sit down here. I don't know what it is.
And imagine with all that heat in the studio and the perspiring, but it managed to stay. George, can I just do something? Because I've got loads of these. Can I say hello to Brandon and Tyler Masters in Richland? Hello, Brandon
That's
and
up in
Tyler.
BC, yep.
Is that in
That's
BC?
up in BC.
Right? Hi to Ian and Jamie on Woodby Island.
Wow.
Hey, hi to you. Hi to Alex and Tyler, I've done that. Happy birthday, Katie. Happy 40th birthday. Listen to this one. Craig, today is my mum's 66th birthday.
Yeah,
she's seen every episode and she adores you. Please say happy birthday, Betty, after 9 p.m. She lives in Auburn.
We
happy
held it up.
birthday,
We held it.
Betty, in Auburn.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. You were born in the zoo. All the monkeys and the elephants, they all look like you.
No one sang that to you before.
Only kidding. Only kidding. All right. All right.
We'll get a call, all right.
Yeah, we're going to call
We'll get a call.
that one.
It says hi to Ben and Carrie. Lots of, they tell me there's lots of good Indian restaurants in BC. Is that
That
right?
is true.
That's
Very
true.
great
Yes,
cosmopolitan
that's
city.
Hello to Shonda Swanson. Happy birthday. Shonda Swanson.
Shonda,
Do you
happy
want to say
birthday,
some of these
Shonda.
hellos?
I'll
Wait,
do
it's
some
loads
of
of this.
Robert Gibbons says, tell them thank you. Redmond loves us. Oh, that's a message to us.
Yes.
Redmond loves us.
And we
a
love
whole
you
big
too,
town.
Redmond. We love you too.
It's the home of
How
Microsoft.
sincere.
Oh, look at this
home
one.
of Microsoft.
Oh, is it? All right. It's home of Microsoft. Please say hi to Taya, that would be, who's only 2 years old.
Okay.
Hello, Taya. Should be in bed, Taya. Should be in bed. You not sit on, go to bed. Where are we?
Two Generation Richard and Christopher. Just say hi to them. All right.
Hello.
Just a hi to you.
Hi
then.
to Richard.
No, hi.
And why is it we've done that one?
Yeah.
Very well done.
nice.
Very well
Yay.
done.
Hope
Thank you.
Everyone's very happy now. Let's see here. At the end of the 6th series, the time drive couldn't take them, I'm assuming you to Earth. How come it can in the beginning of the 7th series? They gotcha.
We modified it.
I know, because we kept hitting it against things.
Yeah,
and
You
it
can't
changed
be
some of the
stopped.
wiring diagrams inside.
Yeah,
the complex time and space matrix that's inside got all muzzled up.
Do people accept these
they never do.
explanations? I wouldn't think
But
so.
what choice do they have?
How much mail do you get? Do you get a lot of mail?
a lot, yeah.
I mean, with all of these things, these little,
Yeah.
you know, how is this possible?
Yes.
If
Well,
we
I mean,
did
if they
this-
were complex questions, I always pass them on to Doug, who was
right.
you sort it out.
Right.
He goes, oh, yeah, Bobby, yeah.
We
all
get
right.
fan mail from all over the world.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
I get letters from lots from America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, France.
If
Japan.
someone wanted, we asked this last night, but people do want to know, if someone wanted to write to you, how would they do it?
Just write to Red Dwarf, care of the BBC,
Your
London, England, my name, Craig Charles, or Robert's name, Robert Llewellyn, or if it's just a letter to Red Dwarf, and the BBC will make sure that we get those
I
letters.
think it's BBC Television Centre. isn't
BBC
it?
Television Centre, BBC TV
Television
Centre,
London,
London.
England. That'll do. You don't need any zip
and then,
codes or anything.
and then they'll get there and they'll pass them on to us, and
That's how popular
we
you
always
are.
reply. So please, write.
Right.
Let's see, is there a plan for a Red Dwarf pinball machine?
That'd be
That
good.
would be
That's
brilliant.
cool.
That would be great.
That is
That's
cool.
brilliant.
Would be great.
That'd be good. I'm pinball crazy as well, you know.
Oh,
I love
those
the Adams
things.
Family one. The Adams Family. Everybody that one.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that
brilliant.
would be a hot one.
I'm pinball. Good
We'll
ideas.
suggest
There's so many
that.
good ideas that are coming from the people
Yeah,
here.
I know.
It's really good.
You can market these babies and make tons of money. Hey, will you do your voice and your...
I couldn't possibly do it without the mask on. Too embarrassing. I just don't know how to do it. It's very difficult. Oh, I'm really humiliated, sir. Thank goodness there's nothing down there but plastic underpants and a trademark. Oh, spin my nipple nuts and send me to Alaska.
Yeah! Very nice.
That's it. Can't do any more.
Okay. Thank you for indulging us.
Do you guys watch Star Trek? And what's your favorite series? And from that, who would you want to work with? One like Patrick Stewart? Or...
Jean-Luc Picard's my favourite captain. I think he is such a dynamic captain. I mean, I like William Shatner as well, don't get me wrong, but Jean-Luc Picard's my favourite.
Make it so.
Make
Make
it
it
so.
I must admit, I really love Fraser and I love Kelsey Grammer, and he was in. We dreamt of getting him in Red Dwarf because he was filming in England. When,
Oh, really?
Just before we started, he was there, wasn't he, at the studios when we were there, and we all tried to go and say hi to him. And we had a dream that we would make him Kryten's dad because we think he's a bit similar. And he would play the character that Kryten was built to represent, you know. But it never came off.
Is he a Red Dwarf fan?
I don't know. We're not sure.
We never got to meet him.
we never got to meet him.
Oh,
we
okay.
sort of wished we could. Yeah.
We're big fans. We think he's very funny.
Yeah.
What are your astrological signs? I knew we'd get to it. I knew we'd get to it.
Pisces, I am.
Pisces?
I'm Cancer. My
you kinda
favourite colour is
introverted.
red. My favourite number's 7. I like going to discos and meeting people.
And now you're in trouble. Do you have any email addresses? And will you give them out?
Yeah, I get lots of email from fans. It's the first time anyone's ever had fan email.
Hey.
Okay,
We
here's
don't know
one.
them though. We don't know them. We both got email addresses. I can't remember mine.
I don't know my email
It's
address.
www.com.co.uk. I forgot. www.iforgot.com.
Is there any tape of you being made up as Kryten? I think that'd be interesting to see.
There are certainly lots of still pictures. I've never seen a tape.
Did no one ever come in and... No,
I don't think they have. I don't think there's a like a video tape.
We've never done a making of Red Dwarf.
But they are in the next series.
The next
They
one.
are.
They are.
There's
That
gonna
would
be a
be
documentary being made.
that would be an excellent thing for us to run, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So they're going to be behind the scenes for the whole series, apparently. We've all been asked if we mind having them everywhere.
Is Danny a professional dancer?
A professional dancer.
Brilliant dancer.
Of the highest
Really?
order.
He's extraordinary, yeah.
What else has he done?
Well, he did Cats, he was
was
a
in the
dancer, he was in
original
Starlight
Cats.
Express.
I was wondering that.
That works.
He's done so much West End stuff, and of course he brought that tongue-tied out video out. And the dancing he does in that is amazing, you know. When I saw you for the first time, my knees began to quiver, and I got a funny feeling in my kidneys and my liver, digestive system, baby. I asked you, do I love you, but it came a kind of wrong girl. It sounded like a tight nong 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 nong.
See, you know, it does work. You keep on calling. We'll keep on doing this. It seems to me it's a fun evening. And if you want to join in, that's what this is all about. You join in, you call in, you support. If you want to see more of this on your public television station, you do it quite simply by going to the phone and pledging what you can afford. And if you can afford a premium, you will enjoy having it. Okay? Talk to our volunteers.
Craig,
how can I...
how can you see a taping of the show in England when you start doing it back in front of a live audience?
Right.
How do you go about getting into the studio?
Well, you'd have to... I would think there's the one place to write to is the BBC ticket unit. If you're in the BBC, will know where it's all.
So once again, BBC, Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf, BBC,
And at least tentatively, you're planning on starting the 8th series when? In March of next year?
March next year.
March, and then that'll be followed almost immediately by maybe working on the movie.
I would think in like September they're talking about doing the movie.
Wow, so
will the series take, what, 6 months, 5 months? I mean,
and the series takes about 14 weeks. They're talking 14 weeks.
So you just go straight through?
Hammer straight through.
Wow.
14 hours a day.
So it's grueling, intense, and then you're done. Okay.
Yeah.
Robert, do you have any relatives in show business?
No, I don't think so at all. No, not one. Can't think. I'm just.
How did you get into?
I sort of by mistake. The people I used to work with before I was an actor just went, "Will you shut up and get on a stage and just don't go on and stop doing funny walks." So that's how I started.
And so now you're out doing funny walks.
No, doing funny walks.
Okay. 1-800. Oh, we're out of time. 1-800-443-1999. Give us a call during the break. We have. All 8 episodes still coming up. We've got, 3 or 4 left to do. We will be back for one more break. So if you've been thinking about calling, the next time is it. Give us a call. We're going back now to the continuation of series number 7, finally, of Red Dwarf after waiting almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah, it's worth waiting for.
You're tuned to KCTS 9, serving viewers in the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia.
Told you we had fun here. We've got a whole lot of questions. This is the last break of the evening, okay? So if you want the premiums, if you're a Red Dwarf fan, or if you know a Red Dwarf fan, you will not find a better gift than the premiums we're offering tonight, even if you have to hold them till the holidays next December. It doesn't make any difference, because these are things that Red Dwarf fans really would like to have. Okay, we start with the picture, the autograph picture that was taken yesterday morning in Seattle of Robert and Craig. They are autographed pictures, and they are available to you at the $70 level tonight only. This is it. Bye-bye. Okay? The T-shirt that they're wearing is a commemoration of their visit to the Northwest. The T-shirt's available, all extra large, at the $50 level. We have a 2-hour video that's still in production. This is a professional video production of Robert and Craig's visit to the Northwest. 2 hours at the $60 level. And once again, I emphasize to you, if you're a Red Dwarf fan, only you in the Northwest will have these mementos of Red Dwarf, and it will be something very special and different, especially if you get the opportunity of attending these conventions. And then, like most of our viewers, you may want to go for all 3, one of each, at the $150 level, the picture, the T-shirt, and the video. Okay? We will not do that again for a while. If you will call, and we will take care of these questions, because if we don't get them now, I'm going to have to bring you back.
Come back.
A couple of things. that were addressed to me. Seems like some of the segments are missing. Have we gotten all of these shown here? Not tonight, no. We had the 6th series and the 7th series. We have shown them all at one time or another. Big Red Dwarf fan says, brother and wife are teachers in Oregon, introduced last night to Red Dwarf. Now they are dwarfers. Once they got the accent right.
All right.
This is a great note. I showed this to Craig in the green room. A viewer called to say that you have been the only ones to make her laugh in the last year.
Oh.
Her life has been very sad, but you know, that's something worthwhile.
Very good.
Oh, thanks.
What happened to your arm, fella?
Hey, I lost my arm. But I'm harmless, so it's all right. Hi to Chris in Alaska. A place I've never been, but I'd always like to go. Alaska,
You bet.
like that.
Yeah, I'd love to go. Yeah.
Do some fishing out there. Hi to Don in Olympia.
Olympia, our capital of
Have
the
you got
state.
it?
Yep.
Is that capital?
Down south,
Is it?
capital of
Didn't know
Washington.
that. Say hi to Chris Simmons. And Chris says if I say hi to him, he'll pledge an extra $50. So hi, Chris Simmons. Hi, Chris Simmons. Hi, Chris Simmons.
150.
Hi, Chris Simmons.
200.
Hi, Chris Simmons.
250.
I bet you're skint now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi to Missy in Seattle. Hi, Missy.
Ah.
This one. Listen to this one. Please say hi to Matt and Mickey Hinton, ages 7 and 9, and they pool their allowance money to pledge. Well done, lads.
Yep.
Well done.
Good
Cheers.
for them.
Go to bed now. Go to
Go
bed.
to bed now. Go to bed. Hello to Chris Mazer or Massa. Hi. Hi. Have you got any hellos there?
I haven't got now. I'll do some hellos.
Say hello. Say hello.
I'll say, please say hello to Cameron in
Rochester.
Is that Rochester?
Rochester. Yeah.
Hello to T. Moore in Mission, British Columbia.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Monica Taylor in Silverdale. Happy birthday, Monica.
And that's for you to say.
Is it, Craig? Say hello to Raven. Hey, Raven sounds a bit sinister. Hi, Raven.
Quote
Sounds like a gladiator, doesn't it?
Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe.
Says happy birthday to Richard Wright. His birthday is tomorrow. So,
All right. Happy birthday, Richard.
Have we done that one?
Joss and Chaz love me.
Oh, they love you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Robert. You didn't.
Now, where's that? How do you say that one?
Christian
Netbot.
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 Yeah, say hello to Christian at Netbot.
Christian.
Netbot.
Netbot.
Hi.
I don't know what that is.
That's a 6. Have you done that one?
Say hi to Christina and Margot, 66-year-old fan, and she wants me to kiss the camera.
Now you know how Rimmer felt.
Let's get this. There's one here to Hazel. Hi to Hazel. Hello, Hazel. Hi.
It says, say hello to Kate Johnson, Heidi Skyless, Noel Simmons, Sarah Peterson, Gabe Stratton, and Carey and Laurel Miles. Hi.
I've got a question here which is Hattie Hayrich, who played Holly, married, and how tall is she? She's about that tall and she isn't married.
Hey.
Hey.
Couple more.
Thank you for all your good times and laughter. And name my baby Gwendolyn Holly.
Isn't that something?
After your show.
All right.
I actually met someone in England who came to a Red Dwarf convention and they'd named their child Craig Charles Smith.
Craig Charles Smith, good name.
Well,
Very
yeah.
good name.
There's a daughter going to college. You might want to do that. They're taping it.
Comment, daughter going to college, taping for her to take with her. Can you say good luck in college, Courtney? Hey, good luck in college,
Good luck.
Courtney.
Yep.
Innit? Study well, get your degree. Say hi to Franklin over Nellis Air Force Base.
Yep. There's one that says,
Tell Casey and Laney you've got to go to bed now. Go to bed. Casey and Laney, go to bed. Go on. It's not big and it's not clever. No. All right.
I tell you folks using this as a babysitter. What the heck? Okay, you got all the hellos. We tried to get them all on, folks. If we missed a couple, I apologize, but we had a lot of pieces of paper. We did the best we could. Is Lister going to have his appendix out again?
Yeah.
He's had it twice.
I hope so.
He needs it out again, really, doesn't he?
I've got one of these weird ones that keeps growing again.
It's good for about 5 minutes in each segment, isn't it? Let's see. Have you ever appeared on EastEnders?
Never, but it's a show I like. It's my favourite soap opera in England, and I wouldn't mind doing it. It's a great show. I can do a London accent as well, you know.
All right, geezer. You all right, are you?
All right, mate.
I'll have a pound of pears.
I'll cut you. I'll cut you.
Don't do that.
I'll
Don't
cut
be
you from here to tomorrow, mate. All right.
Bennett, Jesus.
Gordon Bennett, having a laugh.
Boy, are you popular. Holy mackerel. They're just pouring them in there.
Oh, happy birthday, Vanessa. Happy birthday.
A lot of birthdays.
You were born in the zoo. All the monkeys and the elephants, they just look like you.
Well, let's see now. We'll never get a good picture out of that one again.
Jenny Parsons of Port Orchard. Happy birthday, Jenny Parsons in Port Orchard.
Port Orchard.
Birthday.
Cross the sound.
Is that across the sound? Kiss the camera for Leah from Walla Walla for a £150 donation.
There you go. Look out.
Which one? Which one? I'll kiss it. Oh, I'm enjoying all this.
Vicky would like Craig to do one of her poems, one of your poems.
I'll do the second verse of Shipwreck My Soul. I'd like to see you dress real minimalist in lycra and in lace. The cool down cotton towel can wipe mascara from your face, and I will shipwreck my soul in your eyes, because you're pretty in lace and satin and silk, you're mine. That's what to say I own you, just a timeshare holding. You're pretty, you're pale, you're soft, you're warm, you're clean, you're the computer rash in my machine, affecting mind, emotion, thought, and deed, and where with all my love, where with all my love.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Why do people think aliens stole Red Dwarf? This is about the fifth one we've got. What aliens took Red Dwarf?
We were it was a hypothesis that we put forward that that maybe I didn't get drunk and forgot we're a part of it, but that the aliens had taken it, but we're not quite sure yet. And in fact, if you keep watching,
you keep watching,
you might find out what really happened.
All right, maybe tonight?
Tonight?
Maybe
definitely tonight.
Maybe tonight. We have one more episode to go, so don't go away. You want the entire 7th series? We brought them all to you. You don't have to go to work for us. Stay up and watch it, okay? We want you to call and take advantage of the premiums. Please do that right now. 1-800-443-1999. We ask you to do it quite simply because this is the last opportunity you got. This is the last break. We will not have another one. These gentlemen are going to be in town tomorrow, but they are not going to be on the air, and we're not going to be doing this, and we're not going to be offering the premium. So guess what? It's push comes to shove time. The rock and the hard spot, all that stuff, you need to go to the phone right now. 1-800-443-1999. Joel, you got some questions down there for Robert?
Which episode did you guys enjoy making the best? Or one that was just great to film?
For me, I enjoy making all of them. I mean, there's no one that's better. There's particular scenes that I prefer from each episode. I mean, the scene that me and Robert did where my underpants were shrinking.
It's always stayed in our memory.
And he was trying to get my shorts off. And Rimmer comes in and goes, "You'll bonk anything, won't you, Lister?" That's a favourite scene of mine. I've got a lot of favourite scenes out of this new series, especially some of them between me and Robert, where he's got the high-pitched voice and I'm trying to calm him down and say, "Look,
very
the sheet
cute
scene. I love that sheet scene. You know, she came in all dressed up, all naked, and saying, "Make love to me, you horny dude. What would you choose?"
Make love to me, you horny dude. Or would you prefer to hold sheets with me? Which would you choose?
We're going to... Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We're going to get these questions together, and we're going to go over to Nancy, are we now? Is that right, Kendra? We're going over to Nancy? All right. They have to talk to people here. Nancy Guppy from Almost Live on King 5, and of course Joel McHale also from Almost Live on King 5.
Oh, hey. Okay, I'm on. Here I am. Okay, I'm going to tell you about a couple of the premiums, again, which you've been hearing about all night long, but it's fun to know about them, and you know what you can get when you pledge at certain levels. Okay, at the $70 level, we've got the fabulous autographed photo of our good friends Craig and Robert, and they will sign it, and that's at $70. Okay, at $50, we have the Swirly Thing t-shirt, extra large only, so it will fit everyone, and you'll be very happy in it. Okay, at the $60 level, we got the Best of the Red Dwarf video. And that, again, what that is, it's a real hodgepodge of really interesting things. An interview with Craig and Robert that was done yesterday here in the studio. Some kind of personal and professional anecdotes from them. I think some stuff of them just cruising around at Folk Life. There's something we showed a little bit earlier. That's part of the video. So that's what the video is at the $60 level. And finally, for $150, you can get, yes, you guessed it, all three. The photo signed by our wonderful stars, the video, and the T-shirt. So that's at $150 level. So whatever you can pledge at, pledge. That's all we want you to do. The phones are going crazy, which is wonderful. This is the last break tonight before we go back to, I believe it's the last piece in the series, I think. So this is your last chance to get a piece of all these wonderful wonderful premiums. If you only can do it, whatever, $15, $10, $5, fabulous. Whatever you can do, we appreciate. The most important thing is to support Channel 9. You know, all these people here are here supporting Channel 9. All these volunteers came down here, giving their time for free, just like me and Joel and George and everyone else. We're doing it for free because we totally believe in Channel 9. And that's what we're asking you to do right now, too. So give us a call, 1-800, I'm going to look over here for the number, 1-800-443-1999. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay, we've got about 10 minutes left, okay? We really need you to go to the telephone and call. We've had a lot of fun tonight. I hope we've gotten your question. A lot of them are duplicates. We still have a bunch to go, and we want to get to them. But obviously, we have to do our job of making the dollars here to pay for the programs that obviously you're enjoying, or you wouldn't be calling, you wouldn't be watching, you wouldn't be asking questions. So please, go to the phone right now. Take advantage of the premiums if your budget allows it. If it doesn't, just make a subscription at whatever level you can. Get your question in. We will do the best we can to get it on the air. But really, the important thing right now is to provide the dollars for programming like this on Channel 9, and then maybe we can go ahead and do things like this again and bring more people over, perhaps from Red Dwarf. Maybe the other half of the quad, okay? Have you seen any of the scripts from Series 8 yet?
No. The scripts haven't been written for Series 8 yet. They're just
someone wants to know if there are any new psychic theories that will be explored on Series 8.
I'm sure there will be. I'm sure there will be, but we're not quite sure what they are yet. But keep it glued, and we'll deliver for you when Series 8 comes about.
Is Danny John Jules American?
No, he's from London, talks like that. All right, mate, all right.
Because his accent in the show is very American.
Well, he's playing an American.
You're all doing voices, huh?
Yeah, we're all doing voices.
I guess. Yeah. Except you.
Except me. The thing is, my accent is a Liverpool accent. It's so strong, it kind of stops me being able to do any accents.
You know, we've still got one episode to go on Series 7, but I've got to ask you this, because this is just a great question, I think. If the time device on the first episode of this season could get you back to Dallas, why couldn't it get you home?
Yeah.
If it gets us to Dallas in 1963,
why couldn't it get
us back to Earth? Because it can go backwards in time, it can't go forwards in time.
Yeah, but it was meant to go back. Yeah, but it goes. What it does, you see, it's the way that time bends with light. Time bends with light.
Now we're back to that.
It bends.
So, time is refracted by light, you see, by a critical mass.
And so
it bends. That's why you can never see Pavarotti properly at any of his concerts.
No,
because light
the light is bent
by a critical mass,
right.
and that's why it is.
And that was why the only place we could go is 1963.
How many times did you have to go through this 10th grade science class to get all this terminology to get out of these holes that you get yourself into? Go ahead.
Does Robert sing in a band?
Singing? I can't sing to save my life. No, I don't. I'd love to have done, really. I would like to.
Can sing.
He's backing up for you, too.
No. I think you sing. I don't think that's true. No.
Well, we've lost them again. Go ahead.
Okay, which episode was the most difficult to do?
Most difficult. Backwards, definitely. Yeah, it was. We all went barking mad doing that.
It's just trying to
understand
concept, you know. Right. Sometimes we're walking forward in time and things are going backwards around us, and then sometimes we're going backwards in time and things are going forward behind us.
Very complicated.
So it wasn't the physical part of it, it was the actually...
Was it actually remembering?
I mean, walking backwards and trying to make it look like you're walking forwards as well. I mean, because when the tapes turn round, it's got to make it look like you're walking naturally, you know? So it was very, very difficult. You know, it took ages to film as well.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Wow. George?
I've got a bunch here. Please say hi to Matt Hollinger. Say hi to Matt.
Hey, hi to Matt Hollinger. Hi, Matt.
Say hi there.
And Janina Luddle, who is sick in hospital. Hey, get well soon, Janina. Get well soon. We're all thinking about it.
This I think is neat. After 8 weeks of recovery from surgery, tapes of your show got me through it. Thanks.
Wow.
That's kind of neat.
They say laughter is a great cure.
Yeah.
We love you guys. We turned our whole family on to you.
Wow.
Okay, there. You want to say hi to them?
Linda Johnson thinks you're great, and she and her 2 boys are staying up late to watch. Well, I'm glad you're staying up, and we think you're great too.
Yeah, and it's nice to see a family sitting together watching TV, huh?
Happy birthday to Sheila Snyder. She just turned 17 today. Hello and happy birthday. Say hi to Crystal Allen Daniel from Linwood. Well, hi, Crystal Allen Daniel from Linwood.
What?
And Alan and Daniel, I think that was.
Is it?
What kind of cat is Frankenstein?
What kind of cat is Frankenstein? Just a mongrel cat, you know? Just a sort of a black cat.
A black cat. We got a $200 subscription on behalf of the Boys and Girls Clubs, which I think is really outstanding.
Wow,
That's neat.
Excellent.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Is there any way to get on your show?
Oh, you'd have to wear a lot of rubber probably and be a curry monster. It's very uncomfortable. I would advise strongly against it.
A lot of the guests on the show have to go through things like heavy prosthetics, and they play monsters. See the one that Carmen? God.
Yeah, that poor woman. That's the
poor
only
woman.
time I've felt sorrier for another actor on
Really?
Red Dwarf was when Carmen had to walk around with the contact lenses and all the guns. That was a tough gig for her, wasn't it? Yeah.
How long did it take for her makeup to
A long time. I think
bet.
she was in like 4 or 5 hours. It was
And
really
you didn't have to reshoot that, did you? Because, I mean, you'd have to redo the whole
You have to
thing.
redo the whole thing.
Yeah.
Pull the mouth off and
Yeah.
pull the ear off and stuff like that.
Oh.
Did Craig keep a straight face while kissing Rimmer, or did they have to reshoot that scene a lot?
That was
No, it was
a long
one
kiss.
take.
I'll bet that was, yeah.
The kiss down. 'Cause it
Yeah,
was
there's a lot
really
longer.
Long, you know, and we started getting really sort of passionate with it, you know. But it's very difficult kissing a boy when you're heterosexual, you know.
Yes, I would imagine.
I find it a bit of a problem, you know.
A lot of people, I think, are concerned. They'd like to write you, and they're worried about postal codes.
Right.
You have to have a postal code
Well,
to
you
get
don't
through.
have to. I mean, it will get there.
If you're writing to the BBC TV Centre,
It's quite a big building.
England, and it'll get there.
The local postman will go, I know where that is. It's sorted. The BBC, no problem.
No problem, Gav.
The Red Dwarf movie, you guys are going to be in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there was some
okay.
concern there.
Yeah.
You got some more there, Joe?
It's not going to be Tom Cruise or...
I wish Tom. We'd love Tom to be in
Tom
it.
Cruise in it, you know.
There'll
but
be some
he-
great
but
cameos
He can't
there.
play Lister, he can't play Kryten, you know, or Rimmer.
Yeah.
You know, we want the Americans to come in and play other parts around us, you know, which would be great if they want to do it.
Right. Now, who invented the Kryten walk?
The Kryten walk. Well, I mean, I did. I don't know where it came from.
Robert Llewellyn.
It's partly from the restrictions of the costume. You know, that, you know, you were partly forced into that scene
Right.
like that. But it was
And someone's wondering who does the music for the series?
a guy called Howard Goodall.
And he wrote all the lyrics?
Yeah, he writes the lyrics as well.
He writes the lyrics, all the
Does all the
incidental
music,
music, and
yeah.
And who sings?
Who sings? Somebody told us.
Someone
Yeah,
told
who's
us
that?
before, but
We can't remember. We've lost that bit of paper.
We can't remember again.
Never.
But we did find out that.
It was Whitney Houston, right? I was no.
Yes.
Oasis.
Something
There's...
wrong.
Oh, here's one. Robert, do you get recognized more since you appeared as a human?
Not really, not a lot. I get recognised about a couple of times a month. Usually when my flies are undone and I'm just picking my nose in the street going, like that.
They go, hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, it's that guy, that's that guy.
Gentlemen, we're going to break in,
Okay.
and we're going over to Nancy Guppy, and please, if you still have time to call, your call is extremely important to us right now. Make that telephone call. You've been thinking about it all night. Do it.
Okay, it's wild party time here in the station. The phones are going wild. Now, to my right, this is Chris. This is Feather. Feather and Chris, mother, daughter, here supporting Channel 9. Feather, why are you here tonight?
Because I'm in love with the show and everything British, and all my friends know it, and just hi, everyone.
Doesn't she just look British? She looks British, doesn't she? Anyway, we really appreciate our volunteers here tonight. We certainly appreciate everyone who's been calling, everyone who's been subscribing and supporting Red Dwarf and programs on Channel 9. And we are hugely thankful to Craig and Robert for coming here and spending all day long running around, signing stuff, doing this, doing that, then being here in the studio all night long, talking on camera, taking your questions. Everyone has just made this a wonderful, wonderful a pledge drive and a lot of fun. This has been one of the most fun pledge drives I've ever done. And a big, huge part of that is because you're calling. The phones are ringing, and we're really making some great money on this pledge drive. So 1-800-443-1999 is the number to call. This is the last break, so go for it now. Those great premiums you can get. And thank you so much for those of you who have called, and for those of you who are just about to pick up the phone. Pick it up, make that call. Thanks.
Wichita.
Hi there. I'm passing over highs here to Craig, and there's a lot of them. We'll try to get to them. Don't please.
What would that be?
Is Craig going to Australia? Are you going to Australia?
Yeah, I'm going to Australia in '98. Before we start filming the new season of Red Dwarf, I'm going over to the Melbourne Comedy Festival and the Adelaide Festival. George, I just got to cut in a minute. It says, George Ray, she loves your hair, wants you to know you're a handsome man from heaven.
There we go. Hey, all right. I've got one here that's from someone who wants to hear his name read out in English, so I'll do my best. Stephen Charles Eddington.
Well,
very well.
How's that?
That's not bad.
Say hi to Kate, Deborah, Cole, Jack, Mike, and they really appreciate our work on the 7th series.
Oh, that's very nice.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you saying so.
Go and hear someone ask me to say the S word, but I can only say it as Kryten. It's very difficult because he can't say it. I really can't say it, but I'll do my best. You sweet. That's all I can do.
So say hi to Greg in Wichita. Hi, Greg in Wichita. Say hi to Brian and Heather Wakely. So hi, Brian and Heather Wakely.
Right.
Okay. How do we always have a supply of food and beer on the show? We're saying hi to people.
They run down to the corner and pick it up. They do.
Any there, Robert?
I've just got asked one here. Were you on a talk show in England called Carl and Lloyd? Afraid I was, yes. Only once, though, only once. I only did it once. I did the pilot, and then I managed to extract myself. I managed to withdraw early enough.
I can't go to the Poetry Circus this weekend, no, because I'm going to be in San Francisco. Hi, we love you, Matty and Andy. And I can't read the rest of this.
Have you done that one? I haven't done that one.
Yeah, I've said it. Angelina a little. Yeah,
right,
she's sick in hospital. Please say hi to Casey and Curtis in Centralia. Is that Centralia?
Centralia, right.
Centralia. They're watching. Thank you for watching. Keep watching. Man, phone 1-800-443-1999 and make a donation while you're watching.
Who is Robert Llewellyn's publisher?
Well, Penguin books the two. Hodder headline now for the two new ones that are coming out next. So lots of different people. Whoever will have me.
Chloe, there's a question here that says, what is Chloe like to work with? And I just like to say,
very difficult.
She's brilliant.
She's gorgeous.
She's brilliant to work with.
She's brilliant.
It was a difficult job coming in because Red Dwarf's always been a boys' own story, and it was very difficult for her to come in and sort of, be one of the lads, as it were.
She's great.
She did a great job of that, and we can't wait to work with her again on Series 8.
We are just about out of time here, gang. We've got some questions here about whether or not there are any the videos available of Red Dwarf. Yes, they are, and I believe they're available in the Channel 9 store.
Shop. We saw them today.
No, not Series 7 yet. I don't
not
think
Series 7 yet.
It will be out.
I also got
of course, we have all through this shown the entire episodes, including the credits. So if you got a little machine at home, I'm not supposed to say that, but you can kind of make your own collection, you know. Right. Are we about out of time?
Yeah. I got one question
we got some time? Okay.
From the...
Go ahead, Joe.
Someone's going to be in London this summer. Where can they get Red Dwarf stuff in London?
Is
it everywhere?
Shops,
yeah, most of the big stores, big record stores have a lot of stuff.
It.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of the kind of comic shops and sort of alternative shops like Forbidden Planet and stuff like that, they have it. All the major department stores will be carrying like Red Dwarf t-shirts and Red Dwarf books.
So then go to Harrods and get a Red Dwarf t-shirt.
Well, I don't know about Harrods. I'm talking about things like W.H. Smith's, Woolworths, that kind of stuff, you know?
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Harrods is a bit... And you can try Harrods, but it's a bit...
But I think if you went to Harrods, you'd say, do you know Red Dwarf? And they'll understand you.
And they go, Red Dwarf.
Oh, marvellous, yes, very
lovely.
funny.
Yeah, very funny people they are, you know.
Oh, we got a bunch.
Here's
one.
a bunch. What happened to Rob Grant on Series 7?
Yeah.
Rob Grant just didn't want to...
Rob Grant, he didn't want to write it. Doug wanted to write it, so Doug took over. Rob was writing his novel backwards as well, which has just come out, and he wants to work on other things. So, they've had a bit of a divorce, in a way. So, but they could easily get back together again. We're one big happy family.
One more little glitch, possibly. How come Starbug never runs out of fuel?
Ah, that's because of the tachyon drive.
Yeah, the tachyon drive.
The tachyon drive.
That's what it is.
That's
the tachyon drive, sir. You see, the tachyon drive uses dilithium trillicilium and helium helium. And it just keeps going.
Also, because it's a model about that big...
With a light bulb in it. Yeah.
All right, we got some say hellos.
Say hello to...
Boy, did we start something, huh?
Please say hello to Steve Thompson in Seattle, Washington. Hello. Travis, today is my birthday. Lister, will you kiss the screen?
Oh, more
Travis,
Lister.
you're a boy, aren't you? All right, then, mate. Which one are we
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Okay. Hi to Jason in Falls City. Hi, Jason. Happy birthday to Elizabeth Neal for May the 29th. Happy birthday, Liz Neal.
Happy birthday.
Just say hi to Kim Dornheim.
Very good.
Hi, Kim Dornheim. Hello. Happy birthday to Jennifer Crowder.
Lots of birthdays.
Lots of birthdays.
Yeah, girl.
Hey, now this is brilliant. A recovering addict chose to subscribe instead of getting high.
I like that.
That is brilliant.
Wow.
That's
Positive,
good.
you bet.
It's nice of you doing some good. Well done, mate.
Great.
One more.
And keep fighting, keep fighting. Say hello to Giselle in Edmonds.
And now, the piece de resistance.
Say hello to Kate's dog, Star. Hey,
Kate's dog.
you should have called him Sirius, because Sirius is a dog star.
Oh, yeah.
See? Hey, I know me science.
Sorry.
Okay. Was that hello?
That was hello.
That was hello.
Sounded like goodbye to me, but I don't know. We will continue to take your calls here in the studio. We want you to call and get these premiums because we know that you're going to enjoy having them. And frankly, we don't want to end this because we have just had a fantastic time with these guys, and we hope that you have too. Most of all, we want you to take the opportunity, this last opportunity. Look at the mess we've made on this board.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just thought, no, that's mostly us. Those are the little pieces of paper that did get answered. There's a few over here on this credenza here on my right that also got answered. This will give you some idea of what we've got going here in the way of questions. You still have time to call. You still have time to take advantage of the premiums, but this is the last time that we will be offering them because obviously in order to get these premiums we had to have Robert and Craig here. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, brilliant time. It was really
Before
good
we
fun.
go, thanks Seattle, we've had a great time.
thank you.
And if you see us in the street the next couple of days while we're around here, don't hesitate to come and say hello because we like that and we love you. We think you're all great people. Thank you.
And I know Vancouver and BC wants you to get up there. So
We'll try.
We'll do the best we can.
Yeah.
Our sincere thanks to Nancy Guffey and Joel McHale from King Television. They have been so good about coming over and helping us here at Channel 9.
We only do it for the pay.
And usually for Red Dwarf too, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. And to our volunteers, they are not only great on the phone, but man, can they sing.
You guys are great.
Yay, volunteers! You bet. I don't have any idea how many people called tonight. Not the faintest idea on the face of this earth. But we'll find out, and we'll let you know how the whole thing came out. Thanks to all of you who called. We really appreciate it, and we certainly appreciate the
Got
support.
one more to do. One more to
do.
This is for Patrick and Everett. We just got to say one thing to you, Patrick, then.
Oh, extraordinary!
I'm not going to top that. Bye.